Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day today, and it's time for another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be a language and writing activity, and our focus is going to be on using adjectives in your writing. And before I talk about adjectives though, I have to remind you about nouns, because adjectives and nouns go together. So remember, nouns are a person, a place, or a thing. So like the word grandma is a noun, because that's a person, or mom, or dad, or brother, or sister, or uncle, or mail carrier, or firefighter, or police officer. Those are all people, so those are nouns. And nouns can also be places, so like moon, or restaurant, or gas station, or house, or classroom are all places, so those are also nouns. And nouns can also be things, so like a table, chair, bicycle, car, those are all things. So those are nouns too. And adjectives go with nouns because adjectives tell you more about nouns. So like if I use the noun house, if I say big house, big is the adjective. If I say small house, small is the adjective. If I'm talking about the noun pizza, if I say hot pizza, hot is the adjective. If I say round pizza, round is the adjective. So adjectives tell you more about nouns. So you're going to write a story, and you're going to of course have nouns in your story, but you're going to work extra hard to put in adjectives to go with your nouns. So here's what you have to do. For this story, you're going to have to pick a person who you're going to write about. And you're going to have to pick a place that they're going to go to. And that place has to be a place where they can get food. So your first noun is going to be a person. Your second noun is going to be a place, and it has to be some kind of place they can get food, like a restaurant, or a cafeteria, or a cafe, or a food truck, or something like that, a place where they can get food. And then you're going to have to choose a thing that they get, a thing that they're going to eat. So if it's a pizza, or a taco, or an enchilada, or an ice cream cone, or whatever. It can be a drink too. You can do a milkshake, or a Dr. Pepper, or something like that. So you're going to pick a person, you're going to pick a place, and you're going to pick a thing. And then you're going to pick one more place, because at the end of your story, you're going to have them go back home. So if my story only had nouns in it, it might be something like this. My mom went to McDonald's. She got French fries. Then she went home. That would be a story without any adjectives in it. All I did was put my nouns in there. Mom was my person, McDonald's was my place, French fries was the thing she ate, and then I had her going back to her home, which is another noun. But what we're going to do with this story is we're going to put a good adjective or many good adjectives in front of all of those nouns. So my first noun was mom, so I can put an adjective in front of her like smart, or beautiful, or happy. And so instead of just saying my mom went to McDonald's, I could say my smart mom went to McDonald's. And then I have to put an adjective in front of McDonald's too, because that's another noun. So I could say something like my smart mom went to the big McDonald's, or my smart mom went to the yellow and brown McDonald's. So I could put an adjective in front of McDonald's, and then I have to put adjectives in front of French fries also. I could say hot French fries, or tasty French fries, or greasy French fries, something like that. And then at the end, when she goes back home, I have to say an adjective in front of home, like she went back to her cozy home, or went back to her little home, or went back to her big home, or went back to her fabulous home. So my story could be something like, my intelligent mom went to the nearby McDonald's She ordered warm French fries and went back to her cozy house. The end. But that would just be a very simple story, and that's fine if you want to just do a simple story. But even better than that would be to have some fun with it, get a little silly with it, and make it a more interesting story. One way to get silly with it would be to put a whole bunch of adjectives in front of the word, a lot more adjectives than really should be there. Like I could say, my smart, kind, happy, crafty, beautiful mom went to the close, big, clean McDonald's and got warm, tasty, salty, greasy brown French fries. Then she went back to her small, cozy, warm house. So I just put as many adjectives as I could in front of each of my nouns. And I could also put silly adjectives in front of my nouns. Like I could say, my purple, green, and yellow mom went to the Martian McDonald's and got the dancing French fries. That's not quite an adjective. And got the dancing French fries, we'll go with it, and then went back to her underground house. So you can have some fun with your story too and make it a little bit silly. One last thing I'd like you to do for your story is when you finish writing your story, please go back and draw a circle around all of your adjectives so that you don't forget about what adjectives are. And if you get a chance to share your story by taking a picture of it and showing it to me, that would be great. Okay. Enjoy this activity. I have links down in the description of this video to my other activities that I've done, and please, if you know someone who is looking for something to do and needs something that's good for elementary school and especially for primary students, please share the video with them. Thanks.